charges against WikiLeaks Julian Assange, a fact accidentally revealed in an embarrassing slip.
Hi everyone. I think I'm live. Let me get my phone. My quote for today is, someday everything will make perfect sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. And you can find that on my Pinterest under positive quotes. It doesn't say who that's by, so I think it's an anonymous quote. If you want to boost, and you're in a bad mood, or just want to look at my quotes, you can just go on my Pinterest board under Melisa Crider, and you can find some quotes there to look at. Looks like we have some people joining us. Hi, Sarah May. Hi, Lily. Hi, Chris. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Lisa. Let me get my glasses on so I can see everyone. Hopefully I can find my glasses. Here are my glasses.
There's a new turn tonight in the Russia investigation. We could be days away from President Trump answering.
There we go. Now I can see you guys.
Questions for the first time.
How are you guys?
Alexander is here with us in New York tonight. Peter, what's the president saying?
Lester, good evening to you. This does mark a new milestone in the Mueller investigation.
I'm doing good.
Tonight saying that he's finished writing his answers to Robert Mueller's questions after 18 months of complaining about the Russia investigation.
Hi, Debbie. How are you?
That Mueller's questions weren't difficult, that he answered them in his words very easily without the help of his lawyers. But he says he has not.
Is everyone ready for Thanksgiving?
Be careful about answering questions with people who probably have bad intentions. Just yesterday on Twitter, the president slammed the Mueller investigation as a total mess that he says has gone absolutely nuts. Today he claimed.
I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for before I get started on the yarn. Just for a couple more people to get here.
Today also unveiling a plan more than a year in the making to overhaul rules for how sexual misconduct.
Good, Debbie. I'm glad you're doing good.
But in the era of Me Too, the proposal has sparked a backlash.
Oh, you're usually out on a date? Oh, he's out hunting. Is he getting you stuff for Thanksgiving, Sarah?
From unwelcome conduct of a sexual nature to conduct so severe, pervasive, and objectively offensive, it denies equal access to education.
You ready for Thanksgiving, Lisa? Hi, Bobby. Nice of you to join us. How are you, Bobby?
Victim and the accused the right of cross-examination at school hearings. As a survivor, Jess Davidson says she's outraged.
This is
What's everyone working on?
survivors' rights.
I'm
Attempt to prevent survivors from
I just started a knit scarf.
The Trump administration feels it ensures fairness.
This yarn is called Astounding.
President after the
It's
where the
Ellie,
justice
don't
was
eat that.
accused of assault when both he and the accuser were in high school.
It's a very scary time for young.
This is great yarn.
Since
It's
2000,
Yarn Bee.
more than 350
This is great yarn if you have a guy
schools claiming they
you
were
want to do a
denied
project
due
for,
process.
I think that by affording students a fair
because it's a
process,
nice masculine looking yarn. You get it at Hobby Lobby.
also the integrity of the process.
It's a little hard to work with. I'm using a size 10 millimeter needle.
And Lester, there's another change. The Obama administration standards.
It would be really hard to crochet with. I wouldn't want to crochet with it.
These changes
But it's a nice masculine looking yarn.
finalized and become law.
All right, Ann, thank you. There is speculation swirling tonight after a surprise and
You could probably crochet with it if you're a more experienced crocheter, but I would probably have a little trouble crocheting with it because it's real thick. You could probably finger crochet with it pretty easily though.
Unsmiling leader at the test site. His first visit there since this long-range missile.
You're working on finishing up your velvet dress, Lisa?
Tactical and ultra-modern. U.S.
Debbie's working on a sweater for your daughter for Christmas. Oh, how nice. Lily, you're finishing up your sweater. Sarah, you're working on house slippers. Oh, I want to make some slippers really bad too. That's next on my list. It's going to have to wait till after Christmas though, because I've got way too many Christmas gifts to make for everyone. The yarn is Yarn Bee Astounding Charcoal. And then I'm going to alternate with this this color. This is Yarn Bee Astounding Platinum.
For years, this may be a goodwill gesture. Lester, Bill Neely tonight, thank you. Elvis Presley, Babe Ruth, and Justice Antonin Scalia, all among those who received the Medal of Freedom at the White House today. The other recipients are Senator Orrin Hatch, NFL Hall of Famers Roger Staubach and Alan Page, and Miriam Adelson.
Thank you, Lisa.
Adelson is a mega donor to the GOP. Now to a powerful survivor story and a woman who lived to tell the world what she saw at the scene of an
You're still waiting for your book, Lisa? Yeah, I wish I could have afforded to buy Kristen's hard copy, but we're kind of short on money, so they're talking about 80 Handmade Gifts by Kristen Omdahl. I wish I could have afforded the hard copy, but I just got the digital, so that's gonna have to do for now. Eventually, I'll get the hard copy, I think, though.
In the jungles of South America. But California Congressman Leo Ryan and his 28-year-old staff attorney, Jackie Spear, were hearing something much darker.
There were defectors who came out and were talking.
Yeah, it's a little hard to knit with. It was a little hard to get used to, but I'm getting used to knitting with it.
At first, they saw smiling faces and cheering crowds. But then a man passed NBC.
What pattern is it, Sarah? Is it a video pattern, or is it a written pattern?
Everything we were afraid of was true.
Spears started taking statements from people who wanted to leave.
What is your wish today?
Anybody wants to get out of here, get out of here. We have no problem about getting out of here. They come and we're out of the time.
But when they tried to go, taking people with them, tensions exploded.
There were couples with children in which one was pulling the child one way, the other.
Oh, guys, I think everyone's here that's gonna get here. Let's get to the yarn. Let me pick up my needle I dropped.
Congressman Ryan had been hit, and as I was running towards him, he got hit again and fell.
The congressman and 4 others were killed.
Oh, it's written. Yeah, I need a video pattern because I'm still learning stuff, and I just work better with video, so I'll have to do a video pattern.
Then all of a sudden, the right side of my body was blown up. I mean, it was.
All right, this yarn
my right arm, there was a hole in
is
Back in Jonestown, Jim Jones gave a fateful order.
I shudder when people say it was a suicide, that they weren't willingly taking their lives. That was.
Let me find my notebook.
They died from Kool-Aid laced with cyanide, including 300 children. Those who refused were forced or injected with poison.
We failed 900 Americans. Did they die in vain? Of course they died in vain. I mean, their lives were shattered.
Sorry, guys.
Because they had been attracted to this.
I wrote down this. Let me get to this one in a second.
They should have been able to get out of there. Our country owed that to them.
They saved her arm and leg, but she was forever changed. And 10 years ago, she won Congressman Ryan's old seat.
Here's this first one.
By Jonestown. Andrea Mitchell, NBC News.
Still hard to imagine after all these years. A Hollywood
This first one is a bulky weight, and most of this yarn I got 50% off. It's a Cascade yarn, and it was only $5. It's let's see, I wrote down. It's Cascade Farms, and it is 128 Superwash, and it is it's 100% Superwash Merino.
Even when I was there,
Try where I'm gonna put all this stuff.
Keep us apart. So I talked to my doctor about Humira.
And this is
Keep UC under control.
try not to ignore you guys.
Haven't worked well enough, and it helps people achieve control that lasts, so you can experience few or no symptoms.
And this is these next two are
Sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, can happen, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections.
this one's kind of sparkly.
Don't start
I don't know if you guys can see the sparkle in it.
You and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, control.
Is the sparkle showing up?
Walking 6 miles at an amusement park. Bill's back needed a vacation from his vacation, so he stepped on the Dr. Scholl's kiosk. It recommends our best custom fit.
Yeah, I love Cascade. They have their yarn is so inexpensive, and it's inexpensive and is nice, good, high quality yarn. I mean, Cascade is one of my favorite brands. This little mini skein was only it was only $5, and it's really sparkly and soft, and it's 75% merino, and it's 25% nylon, and it's by a company called Hues, and she hand dyes her yarn. And I believe it's a number 2 weight, but I'm not sure. It does not say on the package.
Is about to get underway. The feds are launching a new crackdown to investigate the troubling increase in the number of sexual
This is classic elite silky alpaca lace. I got 2 of these. This was on clearance for $5. It's a lace weight. It's a really pretty gold. It's really soft. This is 30% silk and 70% baby alpaca, and it's really super soft too. Yeah, it's really soft. And I've never used alpaca before, so I'm excited to use that. I got 2 of those. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I just realized I had my TV on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully that wasn't too distracting. I don't think sometimes. These next things I got 2 of. It's by a company called Frolicking Feet. The colorway is Rose Hips, and it's domestic superwash merino, and there's 16. It's really pretty. They both pretty much look the same. I'm not sure what weight this is. I think it might be a number 2. Thank you guys. Hopefully I'm not missing. Sorry if I'm missing comments. Oh, okay. I'm glad it wasn't loud, Debbie. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I couldn't believe that yarn was only 16, and that one wasn't on sale. The rest of these were all on sale, except the mini hanks weren't on sale. These are falling apart. I keep looking at them. I usually can't afford yarn this pretty, so I keep looking at it, so it's falling apart. This one is Cascade 220 Heathers. And it is a domestic, no, not domestic, Peruvian Highland, what was it? I wrote it down. Peruvian Highland wool. And I got two of these, and they're kind of similar colors. I might use them together. Here's another one that's the same, kind of the same. I'll hold them together. They're both kind of similar colors. I might end up using them together. I don't know if they're showing up on camera, if you can even tell that they're different colors, but I might end up using those together. And then my last one, and this one's probably my favorite. Oh wait, no, I've got one more that escaped. This is probably my favorite. This is by a company called Mirasol Tupa. It is 50% merino and 50% silk. And oh my gosh, this is probably one of the softest yarns I have ever felt. I mean, this is just, I have got to find me more of this to make something big, a big project out of this. It doesn't say what weight it is. I'm guessing it's a 2, if I had to guess. But this is just the most gorgeous yarn. I wish, it's probably not even coming across. It's got a sheen to it. It is just, oh, it's so soft. It's so gorgeous. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And it was, oh my God. And this was only $5 on clearance. So it's normally only $10 a hank of yarn. So I'm just so excited I found this yarn. And if you guys can find this yarn, I'll try and find websites for all these vendors. If I can. Yeah, merino and silk. So cool. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Just a slight sheen. Not like over shiny, just a slight sheen. And then when I couldn't find this earlier, apparently it accidentally fell out. When I got that other mini hank, I also got this mini hank. This one isn't sparkly, but it's that 75% merino, 25% nylon. And it's just a pink. But that's all I got. And that one was $5 too. So that was my haul at the Fiberfest. I really didn't end up spending that much money because most of the stuff I got was on clearance. I mean, most of that yarn was only like $5, if you can believe it, which is amazing. I mean, that, I'm sorry, my nose is running. I mean, that, I'm so excited for finding that merino and silk, that orange yarn. That yarn is just so pretty. I wish I had the name of the vendor I got it from, but I got a whole bunch of cards, and I'm so confused about what card belongs to what vendor. And so I'm gonna have to like either write every vendor and try and figure out what vendor belongs to what card, or I'm just gonna have to Google the names of the vendors and try and figure it out that way. I'm not sure. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Yeah, I always love a good deal. Of course, I can't afford to spend a lot, so I always have to bargain hunt. But even if I could afford to pay full price, I think I'd always love a good deal. It's just in my DNA to bargain hunt, I think. I just always love a good bargain. There's no better feeling than getting a good deal. You just get that adrenaline rush when you find a good bargain. Yes, Bobby, it is always good to treat yourself. That's true. And I haven't treated myself in a while, and you know, a lot of you are aware I've been having a hard time. So, you know, when you're going through a hard time, especially, it's always good to treat yourself. So, what are you guys gonna eat for Thanksgiving, or do you guys not know yet? Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Chris. Holy cow, Sarah. That's awesome. I need to get blocking mats. I don't have any blocking mats. Debbie, you're going to be at your house. Lily, you're going to be at your grandma's. I am going to go to my parents' house to be with my nieces, and my husband's going to come over for a little bit. We're not going to have like the big traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We're just going to have brisket and stuffed shells, which is kind of a weird Thanksgiving dinner, but my parents are kind of over cooking the big traditional dinner, so I wish I was having the big traditional dinner. I would love to have a big traditional dinner, but that's not what I'm getting. So, but it'll be awesome to see my nieces. I haven't seen them in months, so I'm excited about that, and that's the most important thing. So. That's funny, Sarah. Well, have fun at your daughter's house, Sarah. Everyone else have a good time too. Yeah, Lisa, you like to cook, so you're going to have a big spread, I bet. Oh, you're on your own, Melissa. That stinks. I knew what you meant. Ellie, what are you doing? Oh, gosh. Ellie. You should, Lisa. You should start a podcast. You do beautiful work. I'm sure people would love to see it. Ellie, shh. No, you're fine. No, you're not that tough anyways. Yeah, happy anniversary, Melissa. And happy birthday to your husband. That's the way to do it, Bobby. Just order the food. I mean, if I had the money, that's what I would do. I'd go to Whole Foods or Central Market, or I don't know if you guys have Central Markets. I'm trying to think of a big grocery store, Kroger or Albertsons or something like that, and order food. That's what I would do. I just want some apple pie. That's really what I want. I'm hoping my parents will at least have some apple pie. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin pie. That's not really something I like for some reason. I really don't like pumpkin pie, and I really don't like sweet potato pie that much, but I really like apple pie, so I'm hoping they'll at least have some apple pie. We don't have that grocery store. I've never heard of it. I like sweet potato better than pumpkin. I'll eat sweet potato sometimes. Yeah, I might have heard of it. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's true, Bobby. That's funny, Lily. Well, guys, I think I'm going to wrap things up. I hope everyone has happy Thanksgiving. I haven't decided if I'm going to do my podcast next week. Actually, I think what I might do is I think I might do a live chat Monday. Actually, I think I will. I think I'm going to do a live chat Monday at I'll do a live chat Monday at 9 a.m. Central Time. Yeah, 9 a.m. Central Time will be my live chat for the week instead of Friday. So I hope to see you guys there. Remember, you can save lives by being an organ donor and checking that box on your driver's license, or by becoming a living organ donor. Happy crafting, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Ellie, you gotta jump off. Bye, everyone. Have a good week. I hope to see you guys Monday.